Welcome back to Reality Hits Matt. I'm your host, Michelle.
And I'm Matt.
Today we are coming to you from the Rattlesnake in the morning. We got our Dunkin' coffee.
Yeah, no beer.
No beers, no
Guinnesses.
Guinnesses.
Beer for me.
But
there's some Kahlua in here, though.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
Tastes good.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Spice up your coffee.
Yeah.
It is noon, though. Okay, let's just point that out there. So, it's
yeah.
noon on a Saturday. We have coffees. We got to get lunch after this.
Yeah.
Today, we are going to officially dive into Let's Marry Harry, episodes 1 and 2.
1 and 2. How many are there total?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think like 2 at a time is like a good cadence.
Okay.
The first one we're going to dive into, there's a little bit more intros to people, so it might take us a little bit longer, but I didn't take the notes that I take normally for like Secret Lives.
Yeah.
But I did like put down like the notable stuff. But very interesting show. I'm sucked into it.
Oh, jeez.
It makes me laugh. it's sometimes you have to pause and just be like, what the hell am I watching right now? It's just hilarious. So if you haven't seen it, go watch episodes 1 and 2, either before or after. See if you agree with anything. If you have any other comments, let us know. And then we'll do for like the next 4 weeks, we'll do 2 at a time on Tuesdays to get through it. And then starting September 2nd, they're coming out with the Dancing with the Stars list.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see the cast. I don't know if we'll do recaps, but I'll be sure to reference that because I will be watching. Love Dancing with the Stars. And so far, the cast that has been announced seems like it's going to be interesting this year. So
I will not be watching, but I'm sure I'll be sitting down here and being told to vote for somebody.
I don't even know who I'm going to vote for.
But I'm sure I'll be voting for somebody.
I know. I got to watch. So
gotta get all the votes.
The confirmed contestants include Maura from The Traitors, and I think she was also on either Love Island or Too Hot to one of like the dating shows. I've seen clips of her from Traitors. I started watching her season and she's like, I love her. She's funny. She's really cool. One of the Savannah Bananas, Jack Olsen's going to be on it. They have Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel Live that's going to be on it.
Okay.
He's paired with Whitney Carson, who is pregnant right now, so it kind of makes sense because he's like older, probably can't, she's not doing flips and tricks like she was with Robert last year.
All right.
I believe that another contestant is Jenna, I forgot her last name, but she was on Step Up with Channing Tatum, his ex-wife, and people are up in arms about her because she is technically a professional dancer and actor, so she can dance, so there's already contention there.
Oh,
and
the drama's
a few
already
others.
starting.
And there is a rumor that Connor, Whitney's husband's going to be on this season.
Yeah,
so
that's what you were saying.
Definitely know a lot of the cast. I'm excited to see what pros are coming back, and it should be a good season. So we'll see. It seems like they got a lot more with the popularity of last season. Because I know before that, it was kind of hit or miss if you did know someone on Dancing with the Stars. Like, I would only watch if I knew someone.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, not that I ever watched it, but there was always, like, the news of it. And there was always, like, seemed to be, like, a sports, like, an older, like, retired sports athlete star.
Yeah.
There's always like somebody that you heard of, but it sounds like maybe it's getting bigger and there's more.
It's getting bigger. I still think they're going to stick with some sports. I think that there is, I don't have the list in front of me. I wanted to wait till September 2nd when everyone got released. So we'll talk about it then. I think there is like one that's retired sports. They always do well, especially the football players, because they are like light on their feet.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, what pro was it? Brittany? Was her name Brittany? It starts with a B. She was paired last season and they were eliminated like the first elimination.
Oh, okay.
And she was bummed because while he wasn't the best like at like moving, like I guess his in frame, because they kind of did like a side-by-side dance, and she was like his in frame actual ballroom was like really good, and I was excited to show people that. So she was kind of bummed when they got eliminated. So they are good at it, so I think that they'll keep them in, and it does draw that side of like sports fans into Dancing with the Stars, like especially for husbands, like okay, if I'm stuck watching this. So I think that there is still going to be that mix. They like a little bit of everything in the cast.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into Let's Marry Harry.
Sorry. I love Dancing with the Stars.
My goodness.
All right, so we talked a little bit at the beach about Let's Marry Harry. I had watched the first episode. I rewatched it because I did not remember the names, and I didn't want to be saying that girl, this girl, that girl the entire time. For anyone who hasn't watched it, I didn't want to confuse them. So,
oh no, I'd get it totally. That girl,
that girl, this girl,
the
and
other
then that girl who did that. And
yeah,
then, you remember when she did that? Yeah, it was that girl.
I'd totally be following along with you. I'd get it.
I did go through and rewatch it, and I made like notes next to people who were memorable. I'm not going to touch on everyone because there's 20 girls, but I did go through and note some like notable things this first episode, and then throughout the second episode we'll kind of get to like know the reoccurring characters.
Okay.
So I call them characters. They're not all.
They are characters.
Yeah, they're characters.
It's a show.
It's a show. So this whole process is 1 month long. So in 1 month, he's going to meet the girls, and then they're going to get married a month later.
Okay.
So,
and he's engaged to all these girls. They all have rings.
Yes. So when they show up, they start showing up to this house. They have a stand. Each one of them has a ring box with their name in it. And each of the girls have an engagement ring, so right off the bat, he's engaged to 20 women.
Okay.
So no dating, we're engaged.
All right.
There's a montage of hot girls in bikinis twerking and like him kissing all the girls. So it kind of like alludes to the drama that's to come. And he is making out with all the girls, despite him saying that he wants to put that all behind him.
Right.
And then it shows him in the shower and in bed with some of the girls. So right off the bat, you know that this is going to be messy.
Okay.
Harry Jowsey, for those who don't know, was in Too Hot to Handle and The Perfect Match. That's what he's known for. Since then, he's kind of been in the media. He has a podcast on Alex Cooper's network, Unwell.
Okay.
That's how he's kind of involved in all of this. So Alex Cooper is producing this show, much like the Unwell Winter Games.
Right. This is on Netflix?
This is on Netflix. Quality great. The camera work, he's driving in a old convertible Mustang like through the coastline of California.
Okay.
And it just like the music, it got me in the mood, and I was like, not it got me
what mood were you in?
Got me into I want to watch this show.
Okay. All right.
So I was really excited. Like, the quality of Unwell was not the best, but it was a YouTube special from just her network. I'm sure it was kind of not as, funded as a Netflix kind of thing.
Right,
or maybe they anticipated this making more, so they put it on Netflix. So definitely the production quality way better.
Okay.
All the girls start to arrive, and they immediately are given a ring like we just talked about, and they meet to socialize with one another. And the girls are saying what they like about Harry, what they know about Harry so far, asking each of them like if they're attracted to him, what they think. So Emily is 27. She's a med spa Botox injector.
Okay.
So when all the girls are being interviewed on most dating shows, they'll show name, age, and then profession.
Right.
So some of them I noted because it was a little bit like,
different,
that's different.
Okay.
And like, how is that going to jive with Harry?
Yeah. How old is Harry?
Harry's 29.
Okay.
So there are a range of females from, I believe, 22 or 23 to 33.
Okay.
And he's 29.
All right.
She says that her mom signed her up for the show after hearing a podcast that he did with Kristen Cavallari from The Hills.
Okay.
And her mom said, he's so cute. It sounds like he's changing. He would be perfect for you. What mother goes, this fuck boy just says he wants to change. Go on this reality show to marry him.
Yeah.
Perfect for you. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah. Oh, great mother.
Sam is 24. She wants 8 kids with Harry, and she says she's got wide hips for a reason.
All right.
Faith, 24, a nursing student, wants to meet Harry because he's handsome, super tall, and cool. She calls herself the Mexican Rapunzel because when she was growing up, she wasn't even allowed outside by her father to take out the trash.
Okay.
So she's hoping that this is her fairy tale where she finds her Prince Charming.
All right, then.
Maya A, we'll get to know her a little bit more, but she is totally only there for the cameras. She just wants to be front and center, and you can totally tell she's not there for love.
Maya A?
Maya A.
Is there a Maya B?
There's a Maya B.
Okay. I was like, wait, is that like her initial?
No, so whenever there's a repeat name,
they just get an A and a B. Yeah. It's not even their initial.
Like it's her like last. No, it's her last name.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what's the other Maya?
They don't say their last names, but it's Maya A and Maya B. But
okay,
it's like,
do you think that's their last name, or you just think it's A and B?
No. Like on like The Bachelor, it'd be like Eric F.
Okay,
like,
all right. I was just making a joke that there was a Maya B, but there is a Maya B.
No, there is a Maya B.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Maybe last names, maybe just A B. If there was a third Maya, it might be C.
Yeah, but I think there's 2 Maya Bs, which confused me. No, I don't think there's 2 Maya Bs. I think I got confused.
Now I feel like I'm more confused. I'm sorry, anyway, I tried to make a joke.
It doesn't matter. Maya A is the only Maya A, and she's there for the cameras.
Okay, holy shit.
Sammy is 29. She's a Pilates instructor. She's also a mommy to a 7-year-old boy. And yes, she does use the word mommy, and it freaked me out. In the next episode, one of his friends does, like when he says, I like Sammy, and he goes, oh, mommy. I think
mommy.
I think they like gave her that nickname because when she said mommy, she started like laughing like this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think they're like, oh, we're gonna call you because
we're just gonna call you mommy now,
right? Because there's Sam, Sammy, and Samantha.
Oh,
so they're like, we're just gonna call you mommy.
So there's Sam A, Sam B, and Sam C.
No, well, they go by Sam,
mommy.
Samantha, and Sammy.
All right.
So I will use the respective Sam, Samantha, and Sammy. So we met Sam. She's the one with the wide hips that wants 8 kids.
Okay.
Sammy is already a mom to one 7-year-old boy.
That's mommy.
That's mommy.
Sammy, mommy.
No, Sam. Yeah, Sammy and mommy are the same person.
Okay, they both end in Y.
Yes.
It's easy to remember.
Yes, and I think that's why they said, oh, you're going to be mom.
And then there's a Samantha.
And there's a Samantha.
Okay. Oh, my goodness.
She is hopeful that Harry can be the stability that they need. And when she first said that, I'm like, so are you only here to find like a provider for your son? Like,
needs a daddy.
Yeah, it was like not like, I really want him to have a father figure. None of that. It was just like, I'm hoping that Harry can be the stability that we need.
All right.
Okay.
Then.
We have Rakaya. She's a little bit of a wild child. She's 26. She's a college administrator counselor. She has this giant pink bow on her neck when she shows up. Definitely a statement choice. She says that him being a Gemini and 6'5" matches her 5'8" Aquarius energy, and it's giving soulmates.
Okay.
She says she asked ChatGPT, and it said that they're soulmates. So it's giving soulmates.
Well, stop the fucking show right now. He's just got to marry her. ChatGPT said it. Turn this shit off.
So I will say
we'll see you next week for the next episode of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Thanks for listening, everybody. Follow us on Instagram at Reality Hits Matt. It's Reality Hits MAT, just one T and Matt. Same on TikTok at Reality Hits Matt. Shoot us an email, drop us a line, realityhitsmatt@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, everybody. Now you say thank you, and then we wrap it up.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. This is a waste of time.
Oh my god. I can't breathe. I was not Okay.
So we're going to keep doing this?
Yes.
All right.
She describes Harry as a fuckboy turned fiance.
Okay.
And she is a hoe turned wife. Soulmates.
And she's a college counselor?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She basically goes on to explain that she's tasted all the flavors and she's ready.
What's she ready for?
She's ready to settle down.
Okay.
All
you
right.
good now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get back to it.
Juliana, 30, she's divorced. She says that being divorced has given her the light that she needs to see, and she wants to see if this can be a connection. She's very serious about this process. Abby, 24, likes his emotional side. She saw a video of when his friend told him that she was pregnant, and he started crying, and it was really sweet.
Okay.
So Harry shows up to the house in his Mustang, and he's greeted by 3 people, and these 3 people are his closest friends that are going to help him find his wife. So we have Amanda, who's his best friend. We have Sonny, who's his honorary brother, not real brother, but brother. And we have Georgia, who's Harry's ex.
Okay.
So Georgia, from my understanding, was on a reality dating show. I believe it was Love Island. Maybe it was a perfect match. Sorry, I don't watch those shows. Like, she was on. It was one of them.
All right.
She ended up like winning.
Okay.
With this guy, and when they left the show, because they left still quote unquote dating, he said that she flew back to Australia and ghosted him, and then he found out through social media that she was dating Harry.
Okay.
So she went home to Australia. Harry's from Australia. They start dating when she gets home.
Okay.
He says at this point they've been broken up for 4 years and they're in a really good spot, and she knows exactly what he needs in a wife, so she's there to help him.
Okay.
Harry then goes to meet the ladies and mingle for an engagement party.
Okay.
The girls in interviews are saying how cute he is. One of the girls says that she wants him to take his clothes off, or at least his shirt, but there's only so much you can do on the first day.
This is a lot for an engagement party.
Yeah. Well, they're already engaged, so, I mean, skip the informalities. And then they tour the house, and they find out that Harry is going to be living in the house with them, which catches all of them off guard. One of the girls says that Harry's going to be seeing her busted in the mornings.
Well, I mean, if you marry him, like, you're going to live with him.
I think they were hoping for a little bit more time to...
A little more time to get ready? Yeah, okay. All right.
Harry starts doing one-on-ones with the girls. So his first one-on-one is with Faith. She is the Mexican Rapunzel that couldn't take out the trash.
Okay.
Faith makes some moves on him, and he loves it. So she, like, goes to, like, kiss his cheek, or she goes to, like, wipe something off on his cheek, and he was like, oh, that was smooth. And she's like, yeah, that's going to be my lipstick later when I give you a kiss. And he was like, oh.
Oh.
They seem to hit it off, and he says that she's sexy and confident and gives him a run for his money.
Okay.
Maya B, 23, clothing line owner. Harry says she's intelligent, full of life, and can imagine a future with her already.
Okay.
Samantha, so this isn't Sammy Mommy, and this isn't Sam, the one with the 8 kids, wide hips.
Yeah.
This is Samantha.
Well, she doesn't have 8 kids. She wants 8 kids.
She wants 8 kids,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Wants 8 kids, wide
Samantha.
hips. Samantha. She says that they're both Geminis. So she's telling Harry this. That they're both Geminis and they have the same energy.
Oh, no, this is the one that he's going to marry. This is ChatGPT
No, this is a different girl. That's Rakaya.
And she's a Gemini as well?
No, Rakaya is a...
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
No, Rakaya is an Aquarius, but ChatGPT said that Aquarius and Geminis can be soulmates.
Oh, because Harry's a... I don't fucking know any of this shit.
They're,
okay, let's move on.
When I tell you that they're all in the zodiacs, they're like really into zodiacs. So Samantha tells him that they're both Geminis and have the same energy. He like makes a face like, ooh. And she asks if he's scared, and he says, no. Like, girl Geminis are like supposedly great, and guys are just known to be like terrible. She says that they have a lot in common. He goes, oh, really, what? And then basically tells him that she's had her fun and now wants to settle down. So she basically says, like, I'm a hoe and, like, I'm good to settle down, which is very similar to Rakaya's statement, but she didn't say that to Harry.
Right.
Harry asks if she wants kids, and she says that she's never been one to be born to be a mother, and Harry is just not feeling this connection.
Does Harry want kids?
Yes.
Okay.
He wants to be married. He wants to have kids. He wants a whole family.
Okay.
All the 9 yards.
Gotcha.
So he just says in an interview, like, I'm not feeling this.
Okay.
Like, she is not for me. Samantha, then, when she's sitting around all the girls, one of the girls goes, does anyone have a hidden talent? And she shows her hidden talent of clapping her tongue. I don't know how she does it, but it's like, and like all the girls are like, what the fuck did you just do? And one of the girls is like, you must be good at sucking dick. And she's like, that's right.
Okay. Clapping? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. She does it like 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, okay, I'm over this. We continue with the one-on-ones, and Abby, 24, tells Harry that she's super close with her dad, and if she gets kidnapped, that person would be an idiot because her dad would be 10 steps ahead of that person. And in my head, I'm like, is this taken?
Okay.
Then warns
her dad
Harry.
Is Liam Neeson.
Then Harry is like, what, is he in the bushes right now? And she warns Harry to watch out. Harry says he's looking at her big, beautiful eyes, but she looks really scary with how she looks at you. Like, her face is like, she is really scary.
Okay.
Lauren, 30, Harry asks if she thinks she's ready for marriage, and she says, I think so. I'm old. I'm 30. I'm older than you. I'm a cougar.
1 year older.
His facial expression is like,
yeah, this girl ain't for
me. No. During their convo, Harry gets shit on by a bird, and in an interview, she goes, whoa, should we just get married now and make everyone else go home? Because that's just too good of a sign.
Okay.
It's like, that is not a good sign. Like, I get that means luck, but
yeah. No, I mean, well, maybe we should ask ChatGPT and let's just... I don't know. This. All right.
So Maya A, the one that was just there for the TVs, she keeps talking to Harry about how being in front of the camera, like, it's her passion. She's always been behind the scenes or in an extra. From a young age, she's been teased in front of the camera, and it was always supposed to happen. Harry says that was possibly the worst impression that he's ever experienced. And he says that he's trying to find a wife, not an influencer.
Okay, yeah.
Charlie, they sit down. Very good first impression with Harry. She is very down to earth, easy to connect with on a very deep emotional level with him.
Okay. He
starts expressing how he wanted to start this journey right after his father passed away, which really opened his eyes about his life. And, you know, when he went home to Australia for his father's funeral. And when he came back to LA, he realized that he had no one there to, like, be with him and support him through his grief. And he was sad that seeing his sisters with their husbands and the family that they had really put into perspective that he's getting to an age where he needs to be serious and settle down.
Okay.
So they very much connect, and she opens up to him about her mother's diagnosis with multiple sclerosis. So she is very serious too about starting a family before she gets to an age where she starts to, like, experience probably maybe some health issues. So
gotcha.
Then the girls find out about Harry's 3 friends. So at this moment, they don't know that there's 3 people there
and
watching.
They're, like,
their
in another room watching the cameras. Yeah.
So they have cameras going. They're watching all the interactions with the different girls. So even when Harry's not with a girl, they're seeing the conversations.
Oh, the behind
the
scenes,
like
what the girls are doing,
and, like, what they're doing and how they express themselves. So all these girls are caught off guard. A lot of them don't like the fact that Georgia, his ex, is there. They know who she is, and they're not happy about it. They announced that they picked 5 girls to go on the first date with Harry based off of their interactions that night.
Right.
Just their overall.
Right, okay.
First one, Charlie, we just talked about her deep connection. Deborah Lee, who I did not mention, she's a Southern North Carolina girl, sweet, has an accent, she's very pretty, and Harry and Deborah Lee get along pretty well.
Okay.
Maya B, she was the one that was intelligent, full of life, and he could see a future with her.
Okay.
Sam, so Sam is not mommy and not...
The one that wants 8 kids.
Yeah, she's the one that wants 8 kids. So she didn't have a one-on-one with Harry because the 3 of them thought maybe she was too shy to, like, go up to him in front of everyone. But the way she carried herself through the night and how she presented herself, she was definitely Harry's type.
Right. And you had mentioned this when we were at the beach, that there was, like, 4 girls that he interacted with and 1. So Sam is the one that his 3 friends saw and was like, we got to get him with her on a date.
Give her the opportunity to, like, connect with him because she didn't that night.
Right. Okay.
And then the last one being Faith, the Mexican Rapunzel.
Okay.
So the next day they go on their date and they're going to a yacht. He's hanging out with all the girls and they're having drinks. They're talking about, like, what he's asking the girls, what's typically your type in a guy. Sam expresses that she's been sucked up by the rap epidemic And they were like, what the hell is that? And she was like, you know, like the Pete Davidsons, the Tom Hollanders. So like the white guy, baggy clothes, rap-esque kind of guys. And she's like, and they're like, oh, like Harry's not. And she's like, no, like they're toxic, like save me. And it was kind of funny.
Okay.
Charlie always seems to bring it back to a very serious note. And she's like, oh, like I'm just like, you know, it might seem weird, but it's never about looks. And so while that seems sincere, it's just he's also kind of looking for someone who can be a little bit more playful. So
right.
She's a little bit too serious for him.
Okay.
He ends up taking Charlie out on the jet ski, so they have fun, and her whole ass is like hanging out on the back of this because she's wearing like a thong bikini. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I can see everything. Maya B, Harry said that she's super fun and he can't stop laughing. They like eat oysters together and she had never had an oyster, so she was trying it. And then she's like, she had tried it once and she said she gagged. So then Harry said, I guess we're gagging today. And then she was like, on what?
Oh my God.
And he says that her energy is something he's looking for and he wanted to spend more time with her.
Okay.
Deborah Lee is super flirty with him, and they're all smiles and giggle and flirting. And then Sam has her one-on-one, and they're sitting on, you know, in the yacht, like, or on like a catamaran, like that fabric,
like
and it's like tied, and
like,
it's like
kind
of
the netting.
Yeah, the netting.
Yeah.
So they're laying on that, and they start like oiling each other up. So they're rubbing one another.
Okay.
And it was very aggressive for this being their first one-on-one interaction, in my opinion, because they had never had a conversation. But it seems like from the get-go, they're kind of physically attracted to one another.
Right.
And Harry says, is it bad that I really want to kiss you right now? And they start making out with one another. So Sam gets the first make-out kiss of the season.
Okay.
And as they're making out, all four of the other girls are like elevated and they can see them making out.
Right.
So that was the end of episode 1.
Okay.
Episode 2 starts with the date because keep in mind, Faith is watching them make out and then she's like, oh shit, I haven't had my one-on-one yet.
Okay, yeah.
So it starts back up on the group date. Harry is making out with Sam, and afterwards he says, yeah, like that was, you know, a good attraction. I do want to get to know her more, but we're starting off good. And then we go to Faith's one-on-one, and they're getting a couples massage together.
Okay.
So they have masseuses on the boat. She tells Harry that she's really good at doing massages and tells the masseuse that she'll massage him.
Okay.
So she like mounts his back and starts massaging him, and she's like going deep. Like she is like digging her elbow, and I'm like, I can't tell if he's actually enjoying this or if it hurts. They then start making out because before the date, Faith tells the girls, okay, Sam got 5 seconds of making out. I'm going to get 15. So this was her goal.
Okay.
So they start making out, and it is aggressive. Like, he turns around, she's straddling him, he's grabbing her ass, and Harry, in an interview, says that her ass is the size of a small planet, and it feels like he wants to put his face where his hand is. He calls her a freaky little flamingo.
Okay.
And so I feel like our friend Steve, who's been on the podcast, he started watching this with his wife, and they have 2 small children. The first episode was definitely way more PG, so he thought it was okay to like watch this. They got to this point, I'm assuming, and his wife goes, this is entertaining, but please turn it off. So when he told me that, I hadn't seen the second episode yet, and I'm like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot. So
that's funny.
Steve, the rest of the episode is not that bad, but it's still really funny. Faith tells the girls that, so when they all get home, they all get in, and all the rest of the girls are ready for like a dinner or like a night thing. And Harry goes upstairs to get ready for the night. Faith starts telling all the girls when they ask what they talked about, and she goes, I didn't talk much about anything because we made out the whole time. So she immediately goes into brag mode.
Yeah.
jealousy starts flying. This girl, Juliana, who is divorced and the one that is serious about, finding her man, she is very anti, like, getting to know the other girl. She's very judgmental.
Okay.
She's kind of, like, off on her own. She has a couple girls around her that kind of have similar attitudes about all this. And she says that she wants nothing to do with the other girls. She doesn't want to hear about the kissing or anything. And in the interview, I just made this note. She's wearing a sleeveless blazer type shirt, and it just makes her look like a lawyer. And so I'm like, I just don't think that you two, like, this isn't it. Like, I don't know. So Juliana's not on my top girls for Harry.
Okay.
At that point, Harry comes down and he starts pulling girls aside. He pulls Sammy, mommy, aside. She tells him that it's been hard because she's been away from her son. So this is the first time he's learning that she has a son.
Okay.
He is very excited that she has a kid, and it's kind of really sweet. He tells her how he really appreciates her being there and understands how hard it must be.
Yeah.
And then they start making out.
Okay. Forgot about my kid. Now I'm going to make out with him.
Faith, it cuts to Faith, and she's still bragging to the girls about her massage with Harry and how she, like, lined it up with massaging him. And I'm, at that point, read the room. None of them want to hear this.
Right.
And if I were any of the girls, like, some of them keep asking her questions, but I'm like probably to try to be nice, but I would just been like, you need to shut up.
Cool.
Like,
see you later.
Yeah, bye. And Harry continues his one-on-one. So he talks to Emma. She's from Hawaii.
Okay.
Harry compares her to a sneaky cat, and he doesn't like cats. He says that she makes him feel like she hates him, but also loves him, and that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I see where you get some cats, are very like, leave me alone, but then they're like, I fucking love you.
That's a way to compare it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's into it, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he should get a cat then.
Maybe he should. Maybe he would actually like a cat.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't understand cats. I don't know. He talks with Jade. Jade asks if he's just marrying for a green card.
Oh my gosh.
But then the overall conversation, because he was like, I would like a house in Australia. My mom has a farm out there. And she goes, oh, a farm? What kind of animals? They talk about the pigs she has, and she has horses. Jade has ridden horses before in her past. She had a horse until she was 16, and then the horse passed away. And then the last time she was on a horse was like 4 years ago in Florida, and the horse kicked her off and she got a concussion.
Oh, geez.
So she hasn't been back on horses. So they do like connect. Like, It was a weird start because she was like, are you an Australian citizen?
Yeah.
Or a U.S. citizen? He said Australian. And she goes, so are you just marrying for a green card? And I was like, whoa, like, where is this going?
Also, this is a reality show, ma'am. Like, you're going to marry this guy after 1 month?
Yeah, like, okay, you're really getting down to the nitty-gritty to see what his intentions are. Harry, in a confessional, says that he's had such an amazing day, but an even better night that he forgot that he had 5 dates earlier. And I was like, oh my God. Wow. He says that he has no self-control and everyone is so beautiful and so kissable. He hopes no one breaks into his room tonight and compares himself to a vulnerable chicken and says, this cock doesn't want to be eaten. It wants to wake up in the morning and say, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Okay. All right.
So you got to imagine all this like in an Australian accent.
Oh, right. And
he has these, he's known to be like this. Like he's always like, you cheeky little, like to girls.
Okay.
So he has these one-liners. He's known for this, but with not being the biggest like fan or knowing him, I was dying and I had to pause this multiple. Like this is one where I'm like, who just compares himself to a chicken and says that this cock doesn't want to be eaten?
All right.
Harry is downloading his guy friend Sunny, who came into his room. So now we're like getting into elimination. So he's about to meet with all 3 of them. Sunny comes in first and he's downloading Sunny on who he's connected with. Harry tells him that he likes Sammy Mommy And Sonny says that he has an issue with her because as soon as she got into the house the first night, her shoes came off. He says that if you can't commit to your shoes for a night, you can't commit to a marriage.
What? Some people just take their shoes off in a hat. Like when she first walked in, she took her shoes off?
Yeah.
Like that's just how some people live their lives.
I know. I don't know because he's not American either. I don't know if that's like a thing. And I didn't like Harry at one point was like, "What the fuck?" So I don't think he agrees with that.
Do you take your shoes off? Do people take their shoes off in Australia, or do they just?
I don't know.
Wear them 24/7?
I don't know.
Do they sleep in their shoes?
Sonny tried to defend himself, saying it's just a colloquial saying. I don't know if he like was trying to like reference more of her personality.
Oh.
Like later, like
it's not even a shoes taken off thing. It's an Australian saying.
I don't know. That was mind blowing to me that was his issue. My issue would have been like she's been crying about her son for 3 days. Like maybe she needs to go home.
Put your shoes on and go home.
The girls then come into Harry's room and the girls tell Harry that Faith was out there bragging about her makeout session with him.
Okay.
He says that's a major red flag that he is not okay with because he needs someone who's going to be a little bit more keep things close to the chest. He has a very public life and things just can't be out there. So if someone wants to run and tell people the first thing that happened with him, it's not a good sign.
Okay.
The three of them tell Harry that Jade needs to go. So Jade is the one that asked about his green card, and then they had kind of hit it off. He says that he's kind of surprised by that and tells them that he had a little bit of a connection and he wants to get to know her a little bit more.
Okay.
They tell him that her demeanor at the engagement party when he wasn't around was bad and they are looking out for him. And they say, trust us, she doesn't belong with you.
Okay.
You can tell he's not feeling that.
Okay, all right.
Answer. Go into the first eliminations. So let me set this up for you. All the girls are sitting where Harry is going to marry this girl. So they're like guests at this wedding.
Okay.
The three come down as if they're in the bridal party and then line up at the front. And then Harry comes down the aisle like he's about to get married and then turns around and faces all the girls.
Pretty creative.
So it's like, okay. But also, if I were the girl at the end who is getting married to Harry, would I really want to get married at the same spot that like we've done the whole show? Like,
I mean, it's the show. It is the show. So. It's the point of it. But
so I'm like, okay.
No, it's. I think it's kind of creative.
So the three announced that they have picked 5 girls to go home.
5 out of 20.
5 out of 20.
So
we're cutting down to 15.
A quarter of the girls are leaving.
Yep.
Okay.
They're all shocked. They weren't expecting 5. I'm like, it's a month-long process. How are we going to whittle this down, girls? There's 8 episodes. We gotta go. Like,
gotta get through.
I thought there was going to be more. I thought we were going to go down to 10. But
okay.
And they said so he has the 5 ring boxes. So all the ring boxes have their names in it. The 5 ring boxes are closed in front of Harry, and he has to pick up one at a time and read the name, and he does not know who they've chosen to be eliminated.
So they're eliminated. They're like, are they picking?
They're picking.
Like the final girl, like they're picking?
Not the I don't think the final. I don't think the final.
Okay.
But like at the beginning, like they're picking
whittling
the 5.
It down.
They do announce that Harry can save one of the girls.
Oh, from elimination.
But if he saves one of the girls, he has to eliminate someone else.
Oh, then he has to eliminate one. Okay, I like this.
So, and I think at that point, we'll get into it, but I think they were all on the same page for the most part.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. So going home is Samantha, the girl who quit her. So Samantha is the Gemini who was hoeing around and doesn't want kids.
Right.
It came out earlier that she quit her job to be there.
Oh.
So she's going home.
That's a bold move.
Yeah. Hopefully you can get it back.
Yeah. What did she do?
I don't know. I didn't write it down.
Okay.
I don't think it was anything.
Not have been that important.
Yeah.
Well, she'll find work.
Yeah. Lauren, so they just didn't see a connection between Lauren and Harry. Lauren was the girl that said she was a cougar and that she was older.
She was 1 year older than him, so she's a cougar.
Yeah. So, and she was the one that said, like, oh, we should just send all the other girls home because he got shit on by a bird.
Oh, right.
So they sent her home. So I think between those two, Harry's like, I'm good. Like,
the bird shit was.
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't the lucky.
It wasn't the
lucky moment. Okay.
So I think at this point in Harry's mind, he's like, yeah, I would have picked those two anyway. Maya A gets sent home, social media girl who was not there for the right reasons.
She was the one there for the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So at that point, still, I think Harry's okay, we're good. Lindsay, who I didn't have any notes on, and maybe they had an interaction I didn't even think it was worth putting down. So she got sent home, and the three of them say that she had no chemistry, and they all agree on that, which I agree because I didn't even see her. And then the last girl they pick is Jade, and they don't think she's super friendly, and they don't like her angle right now. So you can see Harry's face is not happy about this one. At that point, they start announcing, Samantha, come up and put your ring back in your box. So the girls have to return their engagement rings. Harry starts saying bye. And when Jade comes up to return her ring, he goes, 1 minute, Jade. And he goes,
so Jade, who was Jade again? I'm sorry.
Jade was the one that asked about his green card.
Oh,
and then
the
they
green
had the
card.
horses.
Yeah. And she was the one that she fell off a horse. She had
but
horses.
The three of them said that during the engagement party, they did not like her.
Yeah, but he liked her.
But
and
he
thought they
her.
had a connection. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
And so he goes, I'm just getting to know you. I have a few more questions for you. I want you to stay. Will you stay? And she says yes.
Okay.
So that means he has to eliminate another
He's got
person.
to eliminate somebody.
So Harry says, this is hard for me. I have to think about what's right and what I want. And he ends up eliminating Faith.
Faith was the one that massaged him and then bragged about making out. Okay.
So all the girls, you could see on some of their faces, were kind of surprised because he had this giant makeout session with her.
Yeah.
Well, he did not like the fact that she went to the
around
house
bragging
and
about
bragged
it.
about their makeout session. If she hadn't done that, she would have been there.
Yeah. Okay.
And so Faith was completely shocked. But she didn't even like Samantha was crying. Some of the other girls were upset. She was like, well, I'm surprised. I thought I was going to be here, but... And it's like, okay, like you...
Just leave.
Okay, just leave. Whatever.
All right.
That night, Harry pulls Maya B aside. So Maya B was on the first date with him on the yacht.
Okay.
They're the ones that were having the oysters. They were connecting, laughing, having a good time.
Yeah.
He tells her that he just doesn't want her to have a bad feeling about him following the date. Maya B does express concerns about how he said he wants to change, but then he turned around and started making out with everyone. Harry says, okay, no more kisses. And she goes, well, unless they're with me. And then they start making out.
Of
course. Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, then.
So it turns into compatibility test day the next day. So they set up this game where all the girls are on one line and then they have sections. So each question that they match with Harry, they take a step forward, and then the person or persons that cross the finish line first will go on a date with Harry.
Okay.
So whether that's one or multiple.
Okay. All right.
They go from questions of when do you want kids, right now, in 5 years, someday, no kids. And then the girls have to write their answers.
Okay.
What's your favorite position? Cowgirl, doggy style, missionary, 69.
Okay.
How many times a week, how often do you want to have sex? 1 to 2 times a day, 3 to 4 times a week, 1 to 2 times a week. And then it was one more that was less than. And then they ask other. So one of the girls is in the back and she's just not matching. So she's back there. She's and she has a good spirit about it. She's like, don't worry, it's not over till it's over. And it's making Harry laugh. And she was like, what? I'm just going to be me.
Yeah.
I'm answering the way that I would answer. I'm not going to be fake. And she ends up actually making it pretty far. She doesn't win. But Harry, I think, did appreciate the fact that she's like, go girls. And then when she got the first one, because it turned into one step, and then when the questions got more difficult, I guess it was you can take 2 steps if you match.
Oh, okay.
And then you can take 3. So the first one she got, she was able to take 2, and she's like, woo!
I got one.
And so some of the other girls were trying to play the game where it's I'm gonna write down what I think Harry would say, and then that backfired on them.
Shitty.
So then they were pissed about that.
Yeah, it's got to be the real. You got to answer.
And then some of the other girls, it turned into name calling, because when the sexual how often do you want came up, and one of the some of them wrote 1 to 2 times a day, and they're that's not feasible. I was married before, that the one girl that was divorced, that's not feasible. And so all this stuff. So the girls are getting a little spicy with one another. So The girls who end up winning the date are Sammy, Juliana, Jade, and Shane, which Shane we haven't heard about.
Yeah, this is the first time hearing of this name.
Yes, I've seen her face before with the other girls talking, but I haven't gotten to know her. So we'll get to know her on the next date.
Okay.
Amber at the house pulls Harry aside. So Amber's this like feisty little girl. We haven't seen much interaction between her and Harry. Couple things here and there, but Amber tells Harry at the house that she doesn't think that they're compatible based off the answers today.
Oh, okay.
And he's too soft-spoken, and she's used to someone who's bold, and she wants to, do this and that. And this makes Harry want her even more, though. So the fact that she's basically, this conversation, I'm thinking she's about to tell him, like, I'm going to leave.
Yeah, like, I'm ready to go.
Like, sorry.
Here's your ring back.
Thank you, but, like, I don't want to waste your time, and, like, these other girls are into
yeah.
Which is, like, respectable, but, like, she's like, no, like, this isn't working out so far. And so he goes, well, what do you need? And she goes, I need someone that's, like, willing to, like, just like pick me up and like take me to have a conversation, or like, like be a little bit more bold. And he's like, well, now I know what you want. And so he ends up like picking her up, like so then they like go their separate ways. She goes now, and then like after he like does something, he like goes in the kitchen and like picks her up and like takes her outside to have a conversation. And all the girls are like, I want that, like I want this. Okay. So in their one-on-one conversation, they do have a little bit more connection. Yeah, so they hang out.
Okay.
It turns out that I don't know how to, it's spelled Dannelle. Dannelle. I think it's Dannelle.
Okay.
Turns out that it's this girl, Dannelle's birthday. So they sing happy birthday to her, and then Harry and her are in the kitchen cutting cake, and he ends up kissing her for her birthday. Then they sneak off in front of all the other girls. He brings her up to his room. They end up finding a closet with no cameras, and they start making out, and you hear like moaning sounds. Meanwhile, like all the other girls are downstairs like, where's Harry? Where's Harry? Where's Harry?
Yeah.
Couple of the girls decide to go upstairs to see what's going on, and the doors to his room are open.
Okay.
So they walk in, and they're like, hello, like what's going, like they don't like just like go like sneak in.
Yeah.
And then they find them in the closet, and one of the girls says, I feel like I just found my boyfriend cheating on me. And then they decide to like all go into the hot tub together. So they break up this little kissing thing that's going on.
Yeah.
But definitely it made it sound like there was a lot more kissing than the cameras. Like it was, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then that was the end of episode 2.
Wow, all right. So 5 girls are eliminated. We're down to 15.
Down to 15.
Okay.
And next episode, we'll go on a date with the 4 girls.
The girls that won the compatibility game.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll probably then have another elimination and then another game. So, I mean, usually that's how these dating shows go.
Yeah.
But we'll see. They gave sneak previews where towards the end, he doesn't know what he wants. He's crying a lot. He's emotional. He's like on a beach by himself. Then he meets up with Alex Cooper to say, this is your life. What do you want to do? So who knows? And then one of the clips showed someone with a veil on saying, are you getting married today? And he says, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Oh my. Okay. And who was the Aquarius? The Chat GBT. Rakaya. My money's on Rakaya. I mean,
we have not seen Rakaya and him interact a lot. We have seen Rakaya.
I'm not even worried about it. Chat GBT said that they're going to be together. So that's my money's on that right now. We still have 6 episodes to go, but I'm going to be cheering for that the next few podcast episodes. So.
And I was trying to keep these short. It was a little bit longer because we had to introduce a lot of girls. These should get a little bit quicker, but I didn't write down a lot, like every single interaction that happened on the show. We'd be here forever. But Rakaya, you do see her interact with the girls a lot. She has a very strong personality. She's very opinionated. I don't think she's had a lot of one-on-one interaction with Harry. She's had a couple combos here and there, but so we'll see what happens with her ChatGPT prediction.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for their wedding.
You're going strong.
Hopefully we get an invite.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Or it's probably already happened, huh? Like it happened.
Yeah.
On like episode 8.
Yeah.
Like
it's
part of the show.
Yeah, like families are invited and everything. So.
Well, yeah, maybe, but like maybe they'll
have,
do
like an after party.
Yeah, maybe they'll do like a bigger party for everybody. This was like the small close family thing, and then they'll obviously catch our episodes and be like, well, we gotta invite Michelle and Matt.
Yeah.
I mean, he saw the writing on the wall right away with the ChatGPT shit, so all right. Well, I'm pretty excited about it. Thanks for listening, everybody. I know I already did this once.
Are you doing it for real now?
yeah, I already did this once, but be sure to follow us on Instagram at Reality Hits Matt. That's Reality Hits MAT, just one T and Matt. Same on TikTok. Watch the podcast videos on YouTube. You can watch us there in the basement bar, at the beach, or wherever we are.
Yeah.
This is the Rattlesnake Saloon, is what we call it. Also on Instagram, you can follow the Rattlesnake Saloon on Instagram. I don't know what the handle is. Is it at rattlesnake.saloon?
It's rattlesnake.saloon.
Yeah, at rattlesnake.saloon. Check it out there.
On Facebook, it's Rattlesnake Saloon Original.
Yeah, I don't think we really do anything on Facebook.
We don't do much on Facebook. We used to.
Yeah, and be sure to like, subscribe, comment, rate, review, all that shit you can do on the different podcast platforms and YouTube and wherever you're listening or watching. Shoot us an email, realityhitsmatt@gmail.com, if you have any questions or comments, or we missed anything. Michelle missed anything.
I missed a lot. I mean,
I'm not
include everything.
Watching any of this shit. She's just telling me so I didn't miss anything.
Oh my God.
And thanks for listening.
Thank you.